So if you haven't figured out where we're at yet, we are down at the North American International Livestock Expo in Louisville, Kentucky. Going in here for the goat show. It is the last day of the expo, so we'll check things out, see how it goes, and bring you guys along with us today. So come along.
For me, we studied her hip. She's tremendous in her hip. That's what I look for. She's deep in her forearm. She's probably the most level about her top for me. One that's complete, one that's balanced. I think we cut her right in half. She would just sit there. She wouldn't move either way. You touch her, you look at her.
I was told that it was a madhouse here all week, but now things are starting to wrap up and that, so they're getting ready to start closing up, I guess. So go check out a few other things and go check out the show some more, and then probably take back off to the house.
Race also class 34, your consideration, your champion, your goes to 3-2 Cyrus, 9-1 Polo, away to the Iron King Daniel. Your reserve champion, your goes to Michigan.
Yeah. Oh wait, maybe behind Tom. I don't know. Maybe the third best. Third best. I'll settle for third.
Down the two, they're going to win it. They're both granted reserve. Going to come out of your 6 to 9 class.
Your grand champion full-blood junior doe goes to Paul Morgan, and reserve junior champion full-blood doe Noah Teal.
This is our senior division driving for females out here that I'm extremely proud of. They have everything that we're looking for. I think there's one that maybe just excels the field in terms of freshness today to be this age. One that is, when we talk about critical structure, she is very, very good on her feet, structure to the ground. Again, just super tight her blades. I think that's an outstanding female. It's going to be this doe right here. It's going to be great. Bring that other doe back over here, and I think we got to stay in line with what I've been doing all day. I hope you see some sort of a pattern what I'm using, but this female right here will be reserved.
Our champion yearling full-blood doe exhibited by Adeline Horn, and our reserve yearling champion full-blood doe exhibited by Noah Teal. And our senior champion full-blood doe exhibited by Tori Brinks, and reserve senior champion full-blood doe exhibited by Colton Tay. Let's give these exhibitors a big round of applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our full-blood champion drive for the 2021 NAILE, and boy, am I impressed with the quality that's sitting out here in front of me. I am very proud of this bunch. If y'all don't mind, I'm going to pat myself on the back for the job that I've done. I've just done so good. Right? Anyway, my goodness gracious, you got a set of does here that you could take anywhere in the country and do well. I wouldn't have a problem of backing my trailer up middle of the night just latching on one of these while the owner was asleep, because they're just so dadgum good. You can go a lot of ways here, and you can still be right. You can be wrong and be right. I hope you can see a pattern that I've established, that I've set out to do today. This is a dream job for me. I'm humbled to be here. The one that does it for me, I've liked her all day long. I think in terms of completeness and balance, you don't get any better. I love the freshness, the crispness that this doe brings to this drive. And every time you look at her, you just grab your eye and you just want to say, wow, your red doe will be over all red. We bring that other doe over here, and you talk about crispness and freshness and completeness and balance. And I may be wrong, but I'm the guy that's right today. This guy's going to be, this young female's going to be reserved.
Congratulations to our grand champion full-blood doe exhibited by Paul Morgan, and reserve grand champion full-blood doe exhibited by Noah Teal.
We get down here to our champion junior buck drive. We studied these animals, and for what I'm looking for, the two that are going to win it, they're going to be the biggest in their type and kind of. For me, they're going to be extremely bold in their hip design, lots of natural expression of muscle. They've got look, they look like bucks, they smell like bucks. We'll go out here, your 9 to 12 will be grand and reserve all the way. Well, we get into our yearling drive here, and we didn't have a big bunch of yearlings in the class, but we certainly have some quality from top to bottom. I think we talked about putting together a herd sire. Any one of these would do you well. There's a couple of different ways you can go here, but I think the one I want to use is the biggest and boldest in his hip. He easily outperforms in his hind saddle for me. He's certainly the deepest in his rib. He's the biggest frame buck out here. That's going to be your yearling champion. And we're going to follow up with him with the one I think that follows him very nicely in terms of the way he's designed. He looks like a buck. Acts like a buck, and he's got the head on him that I like as well. So I'll go out here and pick our grand and reserve.
And champion junior buck exhibited by Amber Schroeder, and reserve junior champion buck exhibited by Noah Teal. Your grand champion yearling buck exhibited by Jill Morehouse, and your yearling reserve champion buck exhibited by Cecilia Knott. And your senior champion buck exhibited by Sandy Kyle. Let's give these exhibitors one big round of applause.
Well, it's been a plum pleasure to be here at the NAILE. I want to thank all you guys for having me, and you put on a grand show. I appreciate it. That phone call that I got to judge this was certainly one that was very exciting for me to be able to come here and judge this show. I think the entries were as big as they've ever been, 448 entries, and I was certainly glad to be a part of that, to be on these green shavings. I'll tell you, I don't expect you to agree with everything I've done today. That was just weird. but I hope my job was to explain to you why I did what I did, and I hope that I accomplished that. When I go out and look at my buck drive here, there's one that fits me very, very well. The one that I think, and I'm going to be selfish about it, I think it's the buck that could take my program forward. He's the biggest hip buck. He's the biggest hip buck I've seen all day. He has more natural expression of muscle at this age of any buck in the drive. I think he's outstanding. He's so smooth. I can watch that sucker walk all day long. It's going to be your junior buck, will be your program. We bring that other buck over here, and I studied him. I think he matches that doe really well. He may be just a tick, we could argue he might be a tick cleaner in his lines. When we compare him to our yearling buck here, he may track out just a little bit better for me, but I'm going to use him for reserve as well. Thank you.
Congratulations to your grand champion full-blood buck, exhibited by Amber Schroeder. Your reserve grand champion full-blood buck, exhibited by Noah Teal.
NAILE is a wrap. It was a pretty good show. Checked out some other stuff down here. Went and looked at some trailers and stuff down at the other end. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for coming along, and see you in the next video.